Hello and welcome to the Global Fashion Workshop channel. I remind you that we release a new video 3 times a week. We are continuing to work with the dress for Olya. We have already made the drafting. The sketch is in front of us. Look and recall what we have done before. I'm taking the sketch away. I'll tell you what I did. I folded those pleats, which are marked by notches. It's simple. Just fold it how it will be laid out. You don't have to fold precisely. We had it in mind to let the pleats lay freely. And we have already stay-stitched this edge. Just pin it here on these notches and stay-stitch. Now, look. We have to attach this side part with the side part of the bodice. Now I'm basting. I folded these pleats behind the camera to save the YouTube time. My needle doesn't want to pierce through this fabric. I'm going to assemble the front bodice with you. As for the back bodice, we will put it together behind the camera, and I will show you how to attach it to the bodice, and afterwards the fitting. Of course, everything matches and connects, because we drew all of the lines ourselves. I'm basting this little style line. Here we have it. So far, I'm just basting parts together. So, this part of the bodice with the bottom. The most important thing is to learn the order in which we construct the garment. Now I'm just basting. After the fitting, when we will be sure that everything is good, we will take it apart. Here will be stitched in the facings for the welt and the zipper, and only then will we put it back together. It doesn't mean that there will be no pocket here. Of course, we will make a pocket. I didn't get lucky with the needle. It doesn't want to pierce through this fabric. We're going to make a masterclass on this type of pocket. Now we have this whole side part, the side panel of the bodice and the bottom. Look, this is the side panel. Now I'm going to baste this and attach these two parts to the center front. Look, this dress isn't simple, so take a careful look. I marked the waistline. This is how the front part of the dress will look like. I have assembled the front side panels. It's not easy. And here is the center front. Now I'm attaching the waistline with the waistline, and I'm going to baste our style lines, just for the fitting, without any piping. I need to make sure that this dress fits well. And when we're sure of it, that there are no issues with the fitting, that's when we can begin constructing this dress step by step. Here is a little longer by 5 millimeters, but it doesn't really matter. I will trim it and make it straight. We are basting the style lines. Here, the edges don't match. I think that the seam is off by 1 centimeter. Yes, looks like it, but don't make it straight for now. We'll trim it when we start to stitch everything together on the machine. It's not that easy to construct such a dress. This is why I folded the pleats behind the camera. It is pinned exactly on the notches. You'll be able to do it yourself. Let's baste the style line to the top. I wonder how it will fit on the bust. We have made a little adjustment here. Well, I made one part here and the second one behind the camera. The top part matches together perfectly. Let's see. It's okay. I think that the bust will fit good. Now I will baste the second part. I mark the center front of the yoke. I mark this point and make a notch. I match the center front with the center front of the bodice. The biggest part of the dart was absorbed here. The rest of the dart is here. We put together the second part behind the camera. I mean the back part. Everything should be matching. If a few millimeters do not match here, we will not correct it right now. Maybe I also made some mistakes when I connected the style lines. We will trim and correct everything after the final stitching and pressing of the seams. Never trim something in this stage. Always remember this. Oh, Look at this. Look how cool this is. Right now, I am basting this part. We baste the front and the back bodice. Next, we can baste the shoulder and side seams. And then the dress will be ready for fitting. Now, I'm finishing basting this part right here, but you can already see that it looks good. What a good book 100 dresses is. Can you imagine how many dresses we can make? I hope you've learned the order of assembling all of the parts. Well, you can see that the dress was made for a big bust. Look, this line smoothly goes over the bust into the side seam. Look how beautiful it is. Now we will baste the back, side, and shoulder seams, and we will be ready for the fitting. You just have to wait for the fitting and the next master class, when we will stitch in the zipper with the contrasting fabric. These pleats will start under the zipper. Now, our basted dress on Olya. Hello everyone. You can change here if you like. Maybe open the back a little bit, make a smaller yoke. On the one hand, this line could be a little lower like this. On the other hand, it is as good as is. I like this line so much. I've already said not to redo anything. I really like it. It's light, it doesn't emphasize the tummy, nothing is digging into the skin. Everything is light and I like it as it is. Yes, Olya likes dresses a little loose. Please wait for the masterclass. Just imagine how nice it will look with the piping from the yoke here along the seams. And here we will make some slit pockets with little zippers. I think that when we will finish the dress, it will be gorgeous. I also do not really like the shoulder width, but here we have it with the seam allowances. Look, the width will change when we'll make the seams. I like it so much. So, it's been a long time since I've made something for Olya. Do you remember? Because I do not. Now, I cut this dress. We will work some more with it. We'll do a whole masterclass about this dress, and the time will come for the review of the finished garment. On that note, it is time to say goodbye. Click the like button, share our videos on social media, subscribe to our channel, and write comments. And the most important thing, make the most beautiful clothes with us. Thank you for watching. Baste Irina Mikhailovna, Olya, and the rest of our team.